Hello friends out there, welcome to today's video. I remembered recently that Pokemon fusions were a thing, so I thought it'd be really fun to do some of my own. I remember when these first were coming out like a few years ago, I just really liked how wacky some of them looked, and I wanted to do a little wacky one of myself. So, while I explain the one I'll be doing today, you get to enjoy this lovely drawing of a alluring Psyduck. Now, the two Pokemon I chose today are Psyduck and Rayquaza. I ended up choosing these two because I really liked how opposite they were of each other. Psyduck being a very simple, dorky, unassuming Pokemon, and Rayquaza requiring a lot of attention and having a lot of presence to it. It's just very ferocious and sort of majestic in a way. Now, talking about the little piece I'm doing right here, I don't know why I chose to do a seductive Psyduck, but I did. It just kind of happened. I was trying to pick out poses while I was sketching, and that was the one that I liked the best. I tend to get weird with some of my character posing. I just like making characters do things they typically wouldn't, and how often would you imagine a Psyduck being seductive? Well, there we have it, our sexy little Psyduck. Now, moving on to the fusion of today, the Rayduck itself. The big things I wanted to hit with this fusion were making sure enough of Psyduck's features kind of showed through. Psyduck was a very, very simple Pokemon, which makes sense. It was from that first generation where they didn't really have to do all that much to differentiate one Pokemon from another. So I wanted to make sure that I got enough of the Psyduck aspects through, especially with how much detail Rayquaza has. I was going to have to shave off a little bit of Rayquaza. So I ended up just keeping the Rayquaza form, and ended up using a lot of the aquatic features and some of the weird features of Psyduck as little motifs, like the little hairs. I really like those. I thought it'd be really funny to make them look like it has little hands throughout the whole thing. I really liked keeping the runic designs. Later when we see the colored version, I had to kind of mess with some of the color, so I reversed the green and the yellows on Rayquaza, which was a really nice happenstance that they both happen to share one color together. I really also like the bill and the eyes. It just kind of makes this legendary creature look very unassuming and just confused. I think as it comes together, I'm starting to really like how this ended up turning out. This was kind of just a first try. I didn't sketch anything out to kind of get the design down beforehand, and I completely free-handed the entire drawing. I didn't do any undersketching, which I usually do, but I've been trying to give myself some hard modes for my drawing. I also really like the back webbed wings I gave it. I thought that was a cool way to have the sort of feet look from Psyduck show up. And I liked making that little tail foot at the end. We're coming up towards the end of this drawing, and I really like how this turned out. What a fun one. Here we are onto the colors. Like I mentioned, I wanted to kind of take advantage of the fact that Rayquaza and Psyduck had very similar colors to work with. So instead of making the whole body green, since I was already taking the Rayquaza form, I thought it'd be fun to just kind of make the whole thing yellow and then use the green as the accent, and then throw in some of those nice reds just to kind of make the green pop a little bit more. I really liked that Rayquaza had those weird cylinder tubes along its body because it gave me the perfect place to put some accented greens and reds. Earlier I mentioned how I really like the runic designs, and I just really like how they look once you get the green on them and stuff here. It reminds me of Quetzalcoatl. I think that's the ancient Mayan feathered serpent dragon thing. I don't know if I'm right on that one. It's been a while since art history. But here it is all done. I really like how this came out. I think it looks fun. It looks cool. It has a nice amount of colors and everything just pops. And yeah, so here it is with all the final shading, and thank you guys for watching. I really enjoyed making this. This was a lot of work, and I know I'm not the greatest at talking, but I will get better over time, I'm sure. So if you liked this video, please subscribe so you can see some more videos I'm going to do. I have a few other ones planned, including other Pokemon fusions on top of other art challenges that I want to do. So if you like Rayduck, check out my Instagram and see it for yourself. I am at HowardTrout, and comment below if there are other Pokemon fusions you'd like to see or any art challenges you would like to see. I am super excited to have my next video come out. You all stay safe out there. Have a good evening.